Just come to number 2 of these Pilates Qigong sequence, 18 form. Again, this is simply called opening out the chest. So anything that opens out the chest within the sequences helps all the organs in the chest, the heart, the lungs, the pericardium. The last one was Tai Chi beginning, as with all the forms. That helps the liver, kidneys and pericardium. Again, but not really going down them lines with this sequence. We're going with more this Pilates setup. So zipping up pelvic floor and scooping out your abdominals. So the breath goes in low and deep up here to the lower lobes of the lungs. It helps us use the pelvic floor and the corset in the most efficient manner. Briefly going over that, just basically zip up pelvic floor, scoop out your abdominals. This will open out the chest, the pecs there, and you're looking to keep the shoulders down as you calibrate and synchronize the breath and the motion and integrate the breath with the movement. Lovely. So from there, I'm going to go back and demonstrate straight away. And again, neutral stance there. Just again, I'm not going to be too regimental on it. Some people will be slightly wider than others. Hip width apart, joints are soft, most important thing, everything's relaxed. Again, from here, keep the shoulders down. If you want to go in deeper, you can do, or start high. And again, we're just thinking of the hands like seaweed on the bottom of the seabed, as if you've got sort of accordion here, coming forward and back. Again, breathing in and then exhaling. Simply calibrate and synchronize the breath and the motion. Hands are like seaweed moving on the bottom of the seabed to the sides and back. Again, if you want to squat down deeper, you can breathe in and exhale. Even come up on the toes and gather in against the instability, and then come down. Or just stay flat-footed. Again, see what suits you. We're just creating more instability in these, so the pelvic floor and the corset stabilise more. Gather in, navel towards the spine, think tiny waist. Breathing coming out, exhaling coming in. Either up on the toes or stay on the heels. Again, knees don't come past toes. You go as deep as you like. So I'm struggling for a bit of room there. Again, breathing in, exhaling. If you want to come up on the toes, if you need to widen, I'll just widen the stance, so that suits me a little bit. But again, knees don't want to be sort of coming in like this. You find that, then bring them in a little bit. Again, breathing in, exhaling, lengthen up for the crown. Gather in. You have lots of instability when you come up on the toes. There's lots of this, micro movements. Just gather in, zip up pelvic floor, scoop out your abdominals, think tiny waist. Even imagine there's a little ripcord on your belly button, pulling in towards the spine. That magnet on the spine, pulling the belly button in. Pushing up for the heels, stay there, or come up under the toes, lengthen up for the crown. Breathing in one motion. Exhale next. Lovely. Again, it could be either way. Breathe in first motion or exhale first motion. We're just simply calibrating and synchronizing the breath and the motion, integrating the breath with the movement, keeping the shoulders down, just moving the hands like seaweed on the bottom of the seabed. If you want to come out wider, you can do. You can exploit the range, speed and tempo of all these. So if you want to come out wider with the hands, you can just come out wider with the hands and come back. Again, see what suits you. Nothing set in stone. Coming up, gather in against the instability. If you want to stay up on the toes for a while, stay there and make that harder. The slower you do it, the harder it'll be. The faster you do it, the easier it'll be. So you can do different speeds as well. Nothing's specific in that way. You can make these unique to you with the speed and the tempo and the range and how hard or easy you want to make that. Lovely. Again, this is the Pilates setup with these. So basically it is motion with a Pilates setup, and we zip up pelvic floor and scoop out your abdominals so that breath goes in low and deep to the lower lobes of the lungs, and simply calibrate and synchronize the breath with the motion. Lovely. That's number 2 of the 18 form Qigong sequence, Pilates style. Lovely. Bang.